ng bansa. Tinagit at kinalap ng Agila News Team. Agila Balita!
Narito ang headlines. Ottawa, nagdeklara ng state of emergency dahil sa matinding pagbaha. Iglesia ni Cristo sa Edmonton, nag-donate ng dugo. Autism Society of Greater Toronto, isinusulong ang kaalaman ukol sa autism at pinag-uugnayang komunidad. Auto show sa Washington, nagpaanda sa kabisera ng Estados Unidos. At hockey fans sa Los Angeles, loyal pa rin sa Kings.
Agila Balita!
Magandang araw. Ako si Myra Simbulan at ito ang Agila Balita, Washington, D.C.
Agila Balita!
Kamakailan ay nagdeklara ng state of emergency ang Ottawa sa Canada dahil sa matinding baha na puminsala sa lungsod at nakaapekto sa mga naninirahan dito. Narito si Agila reporter Andre Lajoie para sa mga detalye.
Ottawa River is expected to rise above peak level as experienced from the disastrous flood in 2017. The Mayor of Ottawa, Mayor Jim Watson, declared states of emergency. The city says this is a response to the flooding along the river and other waterways in the city, posing a threat. Furthermore, the City of Ottawa requested immediate assistance from the province of Ontario. The Belle Falls Dam on the Rouge River in western Quebec has reached its limit capacity of holding water reservoir. Officials from forced evacuation of residents downriver, and around 250 residents nearby Greenville-sur-la Rouge community are encouraged to evacuate. Environment Canada forecasts 25 to 30 millimeters of rainfall in the around Ottawa by Saturday. With water levels rising rapidly, warming temperatures, melting snow, significant rainfall, and overflow of the Belle Falls Dam, communities and residents along the Ottawa River are at risk. Ontario Premier Doug Ford answered urgently the city's request of assistance and management of the emergency situation. The Premier visited Constance Bay, one of the hardest hit area in northwest of Ottawa, to check the flood occurrence and to reach out to the residents. Around 400 Canadian Armed Forces are deployed to help out in sandbagging and carrying out sandbags to residents.
The request came from the province of Ontario through the City of Ottawa for the Canadian Armed Forces to assist, and within minutes we accepted the request. Yesterday we had Canadian Armed Forces reconnaissance teams going all the way up and down the river on the Ottawa side, because they'd already been, of course, on the Gatineau side, and looking at where the priorities and the vulnerabilities are. So today they're going to be deploying based on the Emergency Operations Centre that the province has set up, based on where those priorities are. This is now, in 3 years, this is the second time we've got record level floods. I think that this is a manifestation of climate change, and we need to, I've got Catherine McKenna was out yesterday as well, and we really need to be doing something about climate change as well, because the costs, you can see right here today, of what it does, not just in terms of money, but in terms of people and their homes and their belongings, and what happens when we have this kind of flooding. So, but I'm very heartened by how many volunteers are out.
The people are come here. We've got volunteers here helping sandbag. The military has arrived. They're helping to sandbag, protect homes. The floodwaters are going to be considerably higher than 2017. So we're kind of worried, and we're trying to help. Right now, we're mostly looking for volunteers to come and help fill sandbags. The sandbags are going out faster than they can come, then we can fill them. City officials are coordinating the evacuation plan with the residents where the flood water poses an imminent risk. Reporting from Ottawa, I'm Andre Lajoie with Eagle News. I am one with 25.
Salamat, Andre. Ayon sa website ng lungsod ng Ottawa o ottawa.ca, pinapayuhan ang mga tao na umuiwas sa mga lugar na binaha upang mabigyan daan ng flood response operations. Susunod, Iglesia ni Cristo sa Ottawa tumulong sa pagsinop ng komunidad laban sa baha. Iglesia ni Cristo sa Edmonton nag-donate ng dugo. Magbabalik ang Agila Balita, Washington, D.C. Diyan lamang kayo.
Agila Balita. Iba't ibang di pangkaraniwang pangyayari ang nagaganap sa ating komunidad sa buong bansa at magiging sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig.
Mga pangyayaring nagpapakilo sa damdamin, nagsisilbing inspirasyon at nakakaapekto sa mga mamamayan.
Sa mata ng Agila, patuloy kaming maghahatid ng tunay, patas at balanse mga balita na walang ibang motibo kundi serbisyo publiko.
Subaybayan ang mga hatid naming balita sa Eagle News PH Facebook at Twitter pages.
At sa Eagle News Live YouTube channel.
At sa aming website, ang eaglenews.ph.
Mata ng Agila. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 6 hanggang alas 7:30 ng gabi.
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Agila Balita.
Kayo ay nakatutok pa rin sa Agila Balita, Washington, D.C. Ako si Myla Simbulan. Bilang tugon sa panawagan ng lungsod patungkol sa tulong na kailangan sa pagpupuno at pagtatambak ng nakasakong buhangin o sandbags laban sa patuloy na pagbaha, dumayo ang mga kaanib na Iglesia ni Cristo sa apektadong lugar sa Ottawa upang tumulong. Narito si Agila reporter Rosalie Castro para sa ulat.
Nagdeklara ng state of emergency ang lungsod ng Ottawa dahil sa pagtaas ng tubig sa Ottawa River. Inaasahang tataas ang tubig baha na labis na naganap na pagbaha noong 2017. Humingi ng mga voluntaryo ang lungsod na tutulong sa pagsisinop ng lungsod laban sa baha. Ayon sa lungsod, ang pagpupuno ng sakong buhangin o sandbags ay prioridad upang matulungan ang mga residente sa tabi ng Ottawa River na nanganganib na bahain. Nagpasalamat sa mga voluntaryo si Anita Vandelbeld, isang miyembro ng parlamento sa Ottawa West Nepean.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to all the volunteers that are here. To me, one of the best things about the community spirit is that there are a lot of people sandbagging whose houses aren't in danger, but they've come out to help their neighbors. Particularly right now for the flooding, there are different centers. So in my riding, which is right here, Ottawa West Nepean, there is in Britannia Park in the parking lot, there's a command center and the Salvation Army and a number of NGOs are there as well. And if you go there and register, they'll give you a little bracelet like this one, and they'll send you to where they know the need is the most. And so, for instance, I had a team of people that were sent to Grandview, but there's a number of them that are here as well in around the Belltown area, but they know where the volunteers are. So if you go there, you register, and there's little shuttle buses. They'll actually take you out to the places where you need to be, and then they'll shuttle you back again.
Sa kabila ng malamig na panahon, tinugunan ng mga kaanib sa Iglesia ni Cristo ang panawagan ng lungsod. Narito sila sa Britannia Center upang tumulong sa pagsasandbag. Kasama nila ang iba pang mga voluntaryo ng lungsod.
When the mayor of Ottawa declared that we are in a state of emergency because of the spring snowmelt and the added rainfall in the beginning of this month, well, there was a great need of volunteers to help fill sandbags to help those who are in need. And with that being said, we took the initiative and launched this project to gather as many volunteers as we can, and we'll be helping many people.
Mula rito sa Ottawa, Canada, ako si Rosalie Castro para sa Agila Balita. 1 with 25.
Salamat, Rosalie. Samantala, sa Edmonton naman, ipapaliwanag sa atin ni Agila reporter Karina Buluran ang kahalagahan ng pagdodonate ng dugo. Karina?
Ngayong paparating na naman ang tag-init, lumalaki na rin ang demand para sa blood donations. Bumababa ang bilang ng mga blood donors kapag summer, lalo na't marami nagbabakasyon ngayon. Para masolusyonan ito, ang Canadian Blood Services ay nakikipagtulungan sa iba't ibang kumpanya organisasyon at mga grupo para makapag-imbak ng kinakailangang supply ng dugo. Isa sa mga organisasyong handang nag-alok ng kanilang tulong ay ang Iglesia ni Cristo. Sa nakalipas lamang na blood drive sa Edmonton, maraming miyembro ng iglesia ang pumila at handang magbigay ng dugo para sa maraming nangangailangan nito. Ayon kay Kapakito Ibanez, ang pagtulong sa mga nangangailangan ay tungkulin ng bawat kaanib ng iglesia.
Ang mga kaanib sa Iglesia ni Cristo ay patuloy na pinangungunahan ng pamamahala sa iglesia na maging involved sa mga aktibidad, lalo na nga maging sa pagtulong sa mga komunidad sa lahat ng mga pangangailangan nito kung magagawa po ng mga kaanib sa iglesia.
Idinagdag niya na ang pagtulong ng iglesia ay hindi limitado sa mga kaanib lamang.
Ang pagtulong na ito ay ginagawa para sa lahat. Ang totoo, ang INC Giving ay ginagawa sa buong mundo, no, sa pangunguna pa rin ng namamahala sa iglesia.
Ang mga dugong na kolekta dito ngayon ay tiyak na magagamit upang matulungan ang mga maraming may sakit. Kailangan talaga ang dugo dahil hindi lamang ito ginagamit sa paggamot sa mga injuries, kundi gamit din ito sa mga operasyon at sa paggamot sa mga taong nangangailangan ng dugo dahil sa kanilang karamdaman. May makakapakinabang na hanggang 3 tao sa bawat isang dugong donasyon. Ngunit hindi maaaring iimbak ang dugo ng mahabang panahon, kaya hindi tumitigil ang pangangailangan ng dugo. Kaya kahit nasa ang panig tayo ng mundo, mag-donate tayo ng dugo kung maaari. Dito sa Edmonton, Karina Buluran, Agila Balita, I'm one with 25.
Salamat, Karina. Sa aming pagbabalik, Autism Society of Greater Toronto isinusulong ang kaalaman ukol sa autism at pinag-uugnayang komunidad. Audio show sa Washington, nagpaandar sa kabisera ng Estados Unidos. At hockey fans sa Los Angeles, loyal pa rin sa Kings. Huwag kayong aalis, magbabalik ang Agila Balita, Washington, D.C.
Agila Balita.
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Hey, it's Melissa with a simple reminder that a smile is a curved line that can make anything straight. You never know when a simple hi or a smile can brighten someone's day. In the words of George Eliot, wear a smile and have friends, wear a scowl and have wrinkles. What do we live for if not to make the world less difficult for each other? Don't forget to watch episodes of Digital Nest every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. I'm Melissa Protest, ABC Orlando correspondent, and I am one with 25.
Agila Balita.
Ito ang Agila Balita, Washington, D.C. Ako si Myla Simbulan. Dahil sa layuning ipakalat ang kaalaman ukol sa autism at upang pag-ugnay-ugnayin ng mga komunidad, sinagawa ng Autism Society ng Greater Toronto ang ika-14 nitong Walk and Fun Day. Narito si Claudine Cadet para sa report.
Did you know that there is a new case of autism diagnosed every 20 minutes? We're here at the Autism Society of Greater Orlando's 14th Annual Walk and Family Fun Day to promote community awareness. Community members gathered in the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida to support their friends and families that have been affected by autism.
It's extremely important, especially for us. Our 5-year-old daughter has autism, so it's personal for us.
Leaders of this initiative have made it their duty to directly help those especially living in the Central Florida area.
Well, we're a local organization, so we are founded in Orlando. All of our 100% of our proceeds that we raise stay right here in our local area. That really differentiates us against a lot of other charities. A lot have to go to and send it out of the state.
We have a big philosophy that it's always best to serve a child in their neighborhood because we're all busy, we're parents, and you don't want to drive an hour to get services somewhere. So that's why as a whole for our centers, we try to be in the child's actual community. So Autism Speaks is an amazing organization and we fully support and participate in their walks as well. But it is nice to have some of those smaller, more regional walks so you really get a chance to know the families who live and are served right in your area.
Volunteers are also grateful that they're able to connect with other families through this cause.
It's very important that the community and people in it come out and participate and raise money for a great cause.
It's great. She's able to play with other kids who are like her, and we're able to talk to other parents who are like us.
So we actually look to the community and our family and our friends for support. We all want to be included. We all want to feel part of something. And so we ask that the community ask questions, but continue to be inviting and accepting for those that may not just be like you or I. They may have some smaller differences, and everybody wants to be felt to be included and wanted, and that's all we all want.
Reporting to you from the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida, I'm Claudine Kodai and I'm 1 with 25.
Salamat, Claudine. Mula sa Florida, pumasyal naman tayo sa Washington, D.C. kung saan namangha ang car enthusiast sa naganap na auto show rito. Paaanda rin tayo ni Agila reporter Blaine Brooks. Blaine?
Over at the tidal basin, bees are buzzing at the cherry blossom trees, which are in full bloom. But here at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center, there's a different kind of buzz. From the model cars with modern cutting-edge technology to historic vehicles preserved to perfection, the Washington, D.C. Auto Show has over 600 cars guaranteed to wow the public. We'll take you for a spin.
The Washington Auto Show has been going on for over 100 years. Washington, D.C. is probably one of the number one of it because of its relationship with the United States government and close to it. Well, the Washington Auto Show is not only a consumer show, and as I said earlier, it's also a federal policy show. So that means that the regulators come to the show, the decision makers come to the show. There's something that goes on here from basically the initial plan of a technology or of a vehicle to the final aspect of a vehicle being crushed. We have 4 tracks where you can actually get in a vehicle and experience them.
Kind of like this behind us?
Yeah, you see the Range Rover one behind us, and Land Rover, Range Rover behind us, which you can actually drive. Jeep has an off-road course called Camp Jeep that you get to ride and experience as well. You get to get in a variety of Jeep vehicles and go over obstacles and, you know, get to feel what it would be like to ride a Jeep.
This is going to be a little bumpy here, fellas. We're going to check out the suspension and the maneuverability to our potholes. So just so you know. 3.6-liter Pentastar motor offers 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. So getting up our 30-degree incline is no big deal. This is 30s, yeah.
No problem for this vehicle.
Not one bit. I'm actually going to kick in my hill descent, and on the way down, my foot is not going to be on the brake. So the computer is doing this work for us.
This is better than a roller coaster.
It's way better, because you know what's missing? Tick, 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 tick.
And then for families, this is a great show for families.
Tell me something. What's your favorite part of the car show?
I like it, the robot.
The robot?
Yeah.
What did the robot do?
It talks.
I like seeing what's new and getting in and seeing different features before I go to the car dealer and I'm bothered by a salesman. This one had more rider experiences, like the Land Rover experience with the Jaguar and Jeep, and then an electric vehicle as well. So I had 4 different rider experiences to take part in.
Why, as a matter of fact, there is a Chevrolet truck up there that is made entirely of Legos. Now, you're not going to be able to put a license on that and take it out on the road, but it is a pretty cool vehicle. So basically, auto shows are a great way to get the consumer out to experience a vehicle without having a salesperson reaching into your pocket for your dollar. And what you're going to see here is the technology, and that has changed even more so in the last 5 years than probably in a generation before that. The biggest thing that the automobile manufacturers want to do today is to make sure that you have a safe experience in the vehicle. They don't want you to crash. The biggest story here at the 2019 Washington Auto Show is electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are becoming not just the niche market anymore, they're becoming the vehicle that people are going out to buy because they want a clean, simple, non-fossil fueled way to move around, whether it just be their 4 or 5 mile commute to work, whether it be their 20-mile drive to see their aunt.
I'm an old-fashioned person. I don't really like too modern, but I do like the option going from electric to gas. I think it's good upgrade. I'm just not sold on it. That's all.
You're not sold yet?
No, not yet.
All right.
And also the safety sense. Almost all these vehicles have cameras on them, and it's not just a backup camera. It's a camera ahead, looking at the vehicles ahead of you, looking at the pedestrians ahead of you, looking at the bicyclists out there. And, you know, they're sensing that there is a pedestrian that may be crossing your path that you probably may not even know about. And the car is getting ready to either slow down, or it'll tell you that, you know, that there's something coming in. And that's where the technology is right now, is that all that camera technology out there.
So we're standing here in front of the prototype?
No, it's actually an existing model that we sell in California and Hawaii.
What is it exactly?
It's called Mirai. Mirai is Japanese for future.
And that's spelled?
M-I-R-A-I.
Great.
Okay.
Japanese for future.
Yes. So in the future, or actually today is the future because we do sell it in Japan, Denmark, California, Hawaii. The Mirai is a fuel cell hydrogen vehicle. So what the vehicle does is you fill it up with hydrogen gas, which is a compressed gas. We can get more about how you get that later. It goes through a fuel cell. And a fuel cell, if you took it apart, is a bunch of membranes. Oxygen from the air comes in one side, hydrogen comes in the other side, and they dance around each other, make electricity.
Great.
Electricity powers the wheels, and when they catch up to each other, they become water. So your tailpipe emission is water. Being able to not only create only water, but take waste away in order to power the vehicle. So, and you can take it out of petroleum and natural gas and other forms too. So you can make it anywhere. So it has a future anywhere they want it, really.
Glad to see it come to the market. I remember George Bush said, oh, we're going to have hydrogen cars.
Yeah.
Everybody laughed at him.
Yeah.
And now we have
hydrogen cars. Exactly.
We hope you enjoyed this experience as much as we did. I'm drooling over these cars like a St. Bernard waiting for breakfast. From here at the DC Auto Show, I'm Blaine Brooks, 1 with 25.
Salamat, Blaine. Sumakay talaga sa test drive, ha? Kakatuwa. Para naman sa balitang sports. Loyal na loyal pa rin ang hockey fans sa Los Angeles sa kanilang Kings. Kinapanayam nina Eva at Allen Basalahe ang ilan sa kanila. Naritong report.
The LA Kings win tonight against their Las Vegas rivals. The Golden Knights breaks the regular season series tie with Los Angeles, winning 3 out of 5 games.
But even with the 5-2 win, are Kings fans still willing to tough it out after a season that ended with their team at the bottom of the division?
It's been a rough year, this one, being kind of down at the bottom, but we're moving forward, so I think it'll be good. I think next season will be better, I'm hopeful at least.
We're in a little bit of a down cycle now, but we have some opportunity to pick up some good players, and I think we'll be coming back soon.
Kings fans that have been with the team for years, we know what it's like to struggle, and always, once a Kings fan, always a Kings fan, never give up.
You know, it's still really a lot of fun to come to games. We've got a really great fan base here in Los Angeles.
We always have, even before we won the Stanley Cup. I think we're talking about what next season looks like, but we're still really excited just to watch hockey here in Los Angeles. Over the last couple of years since we've won the Stanley Cup, the league has gotten a lot faster. A lot of young talent in the league these days. I think they need to get younger. Think they need to get faster. And I think we have some great opportunities with kids coming up.
I think better offense. I think we got to be better on scoring goals early in the game and keeping that going strong through the end, because I think we kind of taper off at the end of the season.
Showing appreciation to die-hard fans was important for the Kings organization. Before, attendees were treated to a variety of activities and entertainment.
And it's always and forever, go Kings, go!
During games and many free giveaways brought out the great excitement of the crowd. And even after the game, jerseys were given away to selected lucky fans. But it was the match against a team that swept the Kings last season in the playoffs that commanded the most attention.
2 goals were scored by the visiting Knights, both in the second period, while the Kings' scoring was more spread out, with Kovalchuk and Carter scoring in the first, Matt Roy contributing in the second, and in the third period, Kopitar and Kovalchuk recorded the last 2 goals for LA. With this being the last game of the season, loyal Kings fans took each and every opportunity to cheer for their home team. Hey, hey, hey. Willie Desjardins spoke about the grit of his players and of his experience coaching this Kings team.
For me, it's to look at the good things. Like I have a lot of respect for the guys in that room. We went into some tough situations this year where, I knew it would be tough for us to find a way to win, and we found ways to win. I think of Jonathan Quick had a tough game. We bring him back, and Marion played great tonight. We have a lot of character, and guys care. Like Martinez and Brown, guys are beat up, and the young guys too. So for me, when I look back, it's not one moment. It was an honor to coach the team. It's a great franchise, and it was great to be part of it.
Could new additions like Blake Lizotte and a change-up in the roster bring LA back to the glory days of the postseason?
We'll have to wait for October to see if the Kings of Los Angeles can oust any and all challengers to the throne. Reporting from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, this is Yvonne Allen for Eagle News, and we are 1 with 25.
Salamat, Eva at Allen. Iyan ang Agila Balita, Washington DC para sa linggong ito. Samahan niyo kaming muli sa Lunes para sa mga balita mula sa aming bureau sa buong mundo. Bisitahin niyo ang aming websites eaglenews.ph at eaglenewslive.com. Salamat sa panonood. Ako si Myra Simbulan. I am 1 with 25.
Sumainyo ang mga balitang kinara, maingat na isinulat at inihanay ng Eagle News Service. Agila Balita!
Ang balota natin naka